Top 5 relationship problems faced by Taurus. Taurus can make for a dutiful and suitable partner, and they know that. They're loyal and kind. At times, they can be stubborn, but for very good reasons. Everyone has their own issues, but here are the top 5 relationship problems faced by Taurus. Number 1. They can be selfish, especially when it comes to sharing material possessions. Material possessions and money are everything to a Taurus's comfort and security. Ruled by Venus, they have a taste for luxury and often like spending their time and money on decorations, clothes, jewelry, and more. The problem with their love of fancy things is that they have a hard time sharing, which can in turn make them quite selfish. They may only be worried about themselves and what they can get, which is a problem in the context of a relationship. A relationship requires a certain degree of selflessness, which can be very hard for a luxury-obsessed Taurus. Number 2. Can be very simplistic and materialistic. Taurus can be a workaholic, so they can have enough money to get what they want. They might become so obsessed with their work or their desires that they ignore relationships altogether. It's certainly hard to have a close relationship if people are at work most of the time. Some Taurians may only enter relationships to be pampered and showered with gifts. The extreme version of this is what you'd call a gold digger, but the more general version happens because of a need for security in a relationship. Taurians need a comfortable, safe, and beautiful environment, one that they have control over. That is what makes them feel safe. That's why they may choose to ignore relationships or mistreat their partner. If they're mistreating their partner, it's only because he or she isn't doing enough to make the Taurus feel safe. Number 3. May get taken advantage of for what they have. On the other side of the same coin, Taurus can be really generous, but only with people that they truly love. They may get taken advantage of by people who only want what things they have. Some Taurians get into relationships with people that seem genuine at first, but later reveal themselves to be parasites interested in the luxuries that Taurus is likely to shower upon their partner. Some Taurians have a really giving heart, and people can sense that. It also makes them vulnerable to dishonest people who would gladly take advantage of financial gifts or hospitality. Number 4. Is very reliable, and it's hard for them to find someone just as reliable. Taurus is the most stable sign in the zodiac, being the fixed earth sign. They'll always follow through with what they say and will never give up, ever. That means it's hard for others to compare with their level of determination and loyalty, both qualities that a Taurus needs from their partner. Without someone reliable, Taurus doesn't feel safe or secure, which in turn makes it hard for them to develop trust. They can always count on themselves, but trust in others can be difficult if they experience a lack of it. Number 5. There's no winning a fight with a Taurus. No one is as stubborn as a Taurus. They're the sign of the bull, and the saying, "Mess with a bull, you get the horns," applies. There's no convincing a Taurus that they're wrong, even if they objectively are. It's not so much their pride as it is their refusal to change what they accept to be true. Change is very hard for Taurus. Relationships change over time, and Taurus may have an incredibly hard time adjusting to those changes. Like a mother who feels no more purpose when a child leaves home, Taurus needs to have a stable structure to help them cope with changes. That being said, Taurus's refusal to change their minds can make for a tumultuous relationship, especially if the other partner likes to pick fights. The best partner for Taurus is definitely one that is not nearly as stubborn. Do you agree with the problems listed here? Taurus is a very dedicated and loyal sign, and the problems they face often have to deal with other people's lack of dedication and loyalty. Of course, there may be exceptions to the problems listed here, and there may be others that didn't make it on the list. But these 5 problems stick out the most in regard to Taurus and relationships. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.